Here at CMS Mortgage, we are truly a family. We have truly become a family oriented company to include employing my whole family, just about. My son runs the operations. My daughter is doing accounting and human resource now. So I'm here with my son, Deshaun Smith, and we are talking about how it is to work with family, to work, live, breathe, eat, sleep, live together, hang out together. But more importantly, we're in the mortgage industry, and the mortgage industry is an extremely stressful job. We deal with 50 to 75 families every month on their finances, how their life is going to change within 30 days, where they're going to, school districts, finances, how they're going to get their furniture delivered, what is going to happen with them. Are they going to change bank accounts? What are they doing? Where are they going? States. So we deal with a lot of emotions running high within 30 days. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize. So I would say growing up, my kids decided they didn't want to have anything to do with the mortgage industry because they saw me go through a lot of stressful times and situations that changed on a daily basis. Seemed like a roller coaster ride to them, and both of them said, absolutely not. We'll never join you, we'll never help you, and we'll never be involved. Well, we're here today, 2019, and I have my son, Deshaun Smith, who runs the operations with me here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what it's like to work with his mother 24/7, live with her, take her out to dinner, hang out with her, and fight with her. We have meetings every Sunday in our sunroom for breakfast about how we're going to change the life of CMS. And my mom walks in, gives her point of view. My daughter walks in, gives her point of view. They both leave, and they leave me and Deshaun there to hash it out. Sometimes it gets heated. Sometimes it's very calm. Sometimes we're on the same page, and a lot of times we're not. He's a millennial, he's a forward thinker, and I be a little bit more stable. So Deshaun, what do you think it's like working here at CMS with your mother and now with your sister and your grandmother coming in and cooking lunch once a week?
It's really a growing pain. But the growth of it itself is, it's been one of those things to where maybe if it was outside companies, I may not be sitting here with you today. Because the heated conversation do get a little heated. But it's all love. We've really decided to, expand the business. Nicole, my sister, probably wouldn't be here. We had to do a lot of, sneaky deals there to get her here.
We did do a lot of sneaky deals to convince her to come back on board after like 20 years.
Yeah, because, well, the first place, you tried to get us into the business cutting paper and doing all the little odd jobs. You didn't give us no freedom. Now you give us a little bit more freedom. We can do a lot more things for you.
All right, so let's share that.
I'm not a paper cutter.
Okay, let's share that experience. So those out there may not know that experience that we had. So we're in 2019. We only are going back probably 7 years to where we're now in a building, 2 buildings that we own. 7 years forward thinking now that we're very proud of. We love to call home for our family here at CMS. And 7 years ago, the struggle was real trying to uphold the mortgage industry when the mortgage market crashed. And one of the things that I had when we downsized our office was basically a room full of paper, and it was legal paper because at that time we had to do everything in legal paper. And I know people in the mortgage industry, real estate industry will appreciate that, how much it costs for legal paper, and we hated buying legal paper. So I had stashes of legal paper left over the mortgage crash, and one of the things I had to do every Saturday morning to come in and save money was come in and cut my legal paper into what? Letter paper. So that was one of Deshaun's jobs to come in and do, and it lasted all but 2 days, if that.
Probably a day and a half.
Probably a day and a half, and I screamed to the top of my lungs that you don't understand how much this is saving us right now and keeping our doors open. So we've come a long ways from that 7 years of cutting legal paper into letter paper. Do you not agree?
Yes, we've come a long way. And then as I've grown in the business, I see probably back then you probably could have did a little something different. You probably could have traded off that legal paper for some letter paper here and there with some companies instead of trying to make us go child labor and cut all the paper. That was insane. But I mean, I get it now. Back then, we really didn't, expand, open our minds to really think, okay, exactly why are we doing this? And now we really
all we knew is we were trying to keep the doors open.
Yep. And me, all I wanted to do was not come in the door. So that's how that happened. But now I look back at it, expanding in the business and seeing exactly why you make this decision and that decision. It's a lot more than just saying, hey, do this. There's 8 reasons, 10 reasons why we're doing this that would lead us to really either expanding or the next decision or really, just trying to stay afloat. Now every decision we make, we're trying to expand, we're trying to grow, we're trying to build, CMS to be a household name now.
Exactly. So in changing that, we come from where we were to now. Now you're not only working with your mother, you're working with your sister and 10 other women on a day-to-day basis. Right?
Yeah. Yes. Certain
in operations, most of our operations are women.
Yes, and certain points of, monthly basis, y'all get a little different, and it's all good. We get it now. A couple years ago, it was growth to try and figure out, all right, where do I maneuver? When do I say, hello, good morning? Now I make sure I say good morning, hello all the time, because,
yeah, women
differently. Are different.
Women do work different than men, so I say that a lot in our industry, that we are more emotional, and you got the dude theory down pack, right?
Yes,
You can go to sleep at night. Yes. I haven't slept half this week.
And it's okay, because I'm here now, and the business will keep running because I'm able to say, hey, look, move on to the next thing. We're not going to do all this worrying and stressing about this and that. We have to move on, because otherwise you're going to be stuck not sleeping, and we don't want them problems no more.
Yeah, so what is the biggest thing you think you see in our future for CMS Mortgage, and what you've looked at and what you want to accomplish with CMS and where we're going?
Pretty much we really just want to become a household name. We really want to say, when somebody thinks about either, buying a house or trying to just save money, they say CMS.
We want to provide affordable solutions for people in the mortgage industry and make sure that consumers know that we are providing that affordable solution, that they can look around, they can shop around. And then on that part, not only did you have to learn programs, products, and guidelines, but you had to learn the tech part, correct?
Correct.
He made me come in and spend a lot of money on the technical side and upgrade 3-4 years ago, which now we're changing that and upgrading again 3 or 4 years later. So what made you make those decisions?
The biggest thing is really just the automation point of all the technology. I'm a smart worker, not a hard worker. I like to...
We know that for how many jobs you had growing up.
Yes, I'm a smart worker, not a hard worker. I don't, why not use it if it's available? We have the technology, there's so many things changing in our industry that, we can't be stuck in our old ways. We have to automate, we have to move. There are bigger companies than us that are really adapting and adopting all those technology, and it's available to us.
If you have any questions for us, or if you want to get in touch with Deshaun or myself or any of our team members, contact your hometown mortgage experts today at www.cmsmtgsolutions.com. Thank you.